Listen, man, if you're watching the replay, I got a banger for you. Trust me, you're not gonna want to miss this one right here, man. This is a dope one. You guys see it in the title. If you want to grow your t-shirt business, you gotta slow down. All right, gotta slow down. Contrary to what people may see, believe, whatever the case is, man, I've been perfecting this, and I want what I did to start off this year in order to be able to deliver you guys better. It's the same thing that I did last year when I was going out to run the print shop again for the first time after not running the print shop for years, being on the road traveling, being a consultant, a business consultant, a marketing consultant. What I did at the beginning of last year for that business is the same thing I did in this business to start out this year, and it puts you light years ahead. Okay? Now, KYP is something that we always say in football. Know your personnel. You guys got to know your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay? My weakness is that I got too many things that I can do, so I had to narrow down the focus and just focus on one. All right? Last year, I chose to get the print shop together. This year, I'm choosing to get you guys together to go along the path a lot better, a lot easier. And I wanted today. This live could have went a bunch of different ways from the work that I'm doing, okay? Because I'm working with, man, I just put together the correlation today. This is the perfect way to start the blueprint, okay? And I'm working with some entrepreneurs inside the six-figure printer blueprint program, and the beauty of it is that they're in different places, and it's making. I'm working on this roadmap to give all of you guys to get to six figures, which I'm at the final stages. But onboarding, the last onboarding that I did is in retrospect to my previous onboardings to people who have gotten started, but they don't have a huge client base. Okay? So for people who are well established, been in it 2 years or more, and they've done a certain revenue amount, they've seen a certain number of customers, they have a certain amount of data. Now, in this case, what's happened is we got somebody who's had the equipment for a while, but hasn't really put the business in full throttle, so they don't have a customer base to go with. I think these are pretty much the two starting points for most people. They've been hustling and figuring it out. They've been hustling and they've struggled. Right? Now, we got another stage that's way further along, and I got a few people that I talk to like that as well, doing well into $500,000 plus businesses, or $300,000 plus businesses. Let's say 300,000 plus businesses, but they still need some things. And what I've been able to do with this roadmap is to fix the main problem. And the main problem is that, let's just say I've been able to break it down to 4 things that you need to do, which I'm calling the 4 elements or the 4 components. Okay? There's a 5th component, right? There's a 5th element, right? The movie, the 5th element. There's a 5th element that you guys already got done, and that's production. You already know how to make a t-shirt. You already know how to embroider, screen print, heat press. You already know how to get the goods to the customer. But you need to perfect these 4 components over time if you want to truly grow your business. Now, this is the same thing that I did last year. This is the same thing Rashonda did last year, and went from $53,000 to $156,000 in a year by going to class and working on these things. Okay? Same thing I had to start from scratch last year in order to grow it. And a local-based print shop. If you want to do that, you got to slow down. And the reason I'm telling you to slow down to make sure you have no wasted energy, no wasted momentum. Some are pouring into a bucket and it's a hole at the end of the bucket. If you are already doing it, you got a customer base, let's just say it's over, you served over 100 different people, all various types of people, right? Some of you got a bucket that you're pouring water into that got a hole out the back. And if you patch the hole, what'll happen is you won't have viral access. You'll have what I'm calling a retention-based business. Build your business based on retention. Meaning all of the effort that you put out to bring people in, I want to make sure they stay in the bucket. I want to make sure that it's not pouring out the end. No matter how long the gap is from bringing more people in, the bucket stays where it's at. I can count on these people because I'm building my business based on making the people that I already have stay. And I'm then also using them to help me grow. You have to set your focus. 250 Quit said, I'm quitting. How contrary is that? 250 Quit says, I'm quitting my clothing brand. I got a couple minutes before I overheat out here, guys. But I'm gonna this 45 minutes or so, right? Unless my phone heats out, all right? Listen, I want you guys to understand. Like, I get why you were clothing brand. Clothing brands were never my thing. It was just something that I could do because I knew how to do production. What I'm telling you guys is I have reignited the fire in my soul that says this is the best business to be in because you don't even have to do any work to get it done. You can just know people and make money. You can simply build a team for yourself and make money. We had an understanding that the money was in what you could make, what you could physically your hands together and do and produce and make, what type of t-shirt, what type of material. But there's no money really in production. The money was made outside of production. So if you want to make money, you got to get out of production. You got to pick your head up and tell the world that you're here. Want an inside hack to you print shop owners out there? I wear this every single day. I started last year. This became my uniform. Some people say it look like squirrels. They get up close. They read. I was picking up crabs yesterday. She like, oh, what you do? Oh yeah, you print. What you print? I print t-shirts. Okay, cool. I got some of you. All right, let me get you a card. I made a video a long time called "Be the Brand" about clothing brands. It's about your business. If you're not going to be the brand, not going to tell people this is not if they build it. If you build it, they come. They not coming if they don't know. You got to market and message yourself better. You know what I had to do to serve you guys better? I have to market. Message myself better to help you understand what has to happen. I'm making a drastic pivot from how-tos and unboxings to, yo, let's make some money together. Let's go break bread. Let's change our mindset and have a growth mentality. Let's slow down and put this stuff in place so none of our effort is wasted. I put my feet on the ground and said last year, I said, yo, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to map it out. And what did we do? 90K. 10 grand short of what we were projected to hit. And you know what happened? 1 month or 2 months, but 1 month I didn't make money. The second month I made $265 because I was traveling. I had 2 months later on in the year in peak time that my feet weren't on the ground and I don't have anybody else to put the work for me. I took no orders for 2 months. And the $256 might have came because I invoiced somebody when I got back at the second month. Listen, I know what you're in Atlanta. I know what you're talking about as far as there's a group of fellas charging $12K to show you how to build your brand. What I want to tell you is maybe they're not the people for you. I think you should go and find somebody, even if it's about sneaker design, that is where you want to be, and I think you should pay them for mentorship. Going to speed up. It's going to speed up the process for you. I'm going to give you guys, again, I gave it to y'all last year over the course of the year. I gave y'all pay what y'all want classes. I'm going to give y'all the Blueprint Again YouTube channel. You're going to have the opportunity to work with me and the team one-on-one in a group setting where we focus on you specifically. What you don't pay for with money, you pay for in time. Whatever you got to get to where you want to get, go get there. Go get there. I was just asking where it's staying. You used to pop up in my feed all the time. Good to see you. Listen, I stand slow down. Stand slow down. You know the funniest thing is, like, when I was in consulting companies and stuff and helping them make millions upon millions of dollars. Like, bro, what is taking you so long? I can jump in and I can click and edit and post and design, whatever. I would increase the speed up. Because when you're a big company or you present as a big company, you can move. When you're small, you know, you 10 employees, 75 employees, like 10 employees, 12, 15, you can move faster than a company with 100. So if you don't take advantage of your advantage, it's not an advantage. When you doing your thing, you move way faster. Click, you done. 10 people take click, send, post, go, live, right? Big companies, you got to do so much, so many things have to happen. If you don't take advantage of the fact that you can move fast, then it's not your advantage. It's just you. You got nobody to answer to. But I'm telling you, if you don't want to waste the effort of your work long term, you got to slow down. Slow down. Slow down. And if you slow down, it's going to be the tortoise and the hare race. It's only a matter of time before you figures. It's only a matter of time before you living off of 6 figures. It's two different things. It's only a matter of time before the work that you've done compounded. You can just duplicate. I set out slow. And I said, I'm going to make each contract I run better than the last one. Just get better and better and better over time. No doubt, Newman, man. I appreciate you, bro. I just want people to understand that whoever resonates with you, the goal for me is to help you get to where you want to go. I'm not going to be the guy. Like, I'm not the clothing brand guy. I can definitely help people with clothing brands, but I can't help you get to where those guys are in a sense, right? But my specialty is print shops. So if you got a print shop, if you got a custom print shop, you do customs for other people, and you want to make money, you better make sure you're on this goddamn email list. I don't care if you can't afford, the coaching program. I don't care if you're not ready for it right now, just getting started, where you are. But if you don't do nothing for yourself, you better make sure you're on the email list. You better make sure you take advantage of these workshops I'm going to do when they're at their lowest price. You better make sure you put the time, energy, and effort into doing the things that I'm telling you to do. And you too can end up like Rashonda and so many other people that I can't, Javier, Juan, whoever else. If you show up and you put the work in at the most free on YouTube, follow the advice I just dropped in the last video. I'm about to give you all the blueprint week after week. I got 3 scheduled already to go out. If you're a member of the YouTube channel, you getting it early. Go join the membership. You getting it early. They going to them and then it's going out. They going to get it as soon as it's done. But if you're not a member, every Monday at noon, you better show up looking and say, all right, what do I need to work on next? What do I need to work on next? And if you want to speed up the process, tap in for $27 and get an ebook. Tap in for $97 and attend a workshop. Tap in for $300 and attend a workshop. Book and get into the coaching program. Whatever you got to do to get to where you going to, get it rolling, man. Get going. But you got to slow down. So there's 5 components or 5 elements. The 5th element is production. It's the least important. It's the least important. Production is the least important component. Okay? Your website. First component. Take these notes. Your website is the first component. That is your home. Clean it up. You got guests coming over. Get it organized. Make sure that it's there to do the one thing that you needed to do. It is the one thing. Watch my video on tariffs. Change your perspective. The next thing, the next component, the next element, element number 2, is your CTA, your call to action, and your follow-up. The third component is your email. And component is traffic. Understand that we only want traffic because that's what brings in new people. However, if you bring in new people into your bucket and your bucket has a hole at it because you didn't perfect the first 3, your bucket has a hole at the bottom and you pouring new people in and they going right out the back door, that's the piece that keeps you hovering at 20, 30, 35, 20, 30, 35. You keep, because you can't pour people in faster than they're leaking out the back door. Slow down and put together these 4 components. Listen, I just finalized the roadmap, okay? I just finalized it. Some of you already got an email about the roadmap. The roadmap to 6 figures. This is level 1. Meaning, I'm going to give this to you. I'm going to tell you things that you need to put into place and what they're for and why you need them. And I'm going to give you the full-blown explanation. Give you the full-blown explanation. For free. This will get you to $100,000. From 0 to $100,000. Now, these levels are fluid. Okay? So, your 100,000, maybe 60. Maybe 120 before you need to readjust. But it's the plan that can get you to 6 figures. It's the same plan that I gave out last year. It's the same plan I used to get to 90K and not make money in 2 months. It's the same plan. I'm going to give it to you guys for free. The email in the description of all of my videos. Join the email list. I'm finalized. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna give y'all an unperfected Google Doc version. I'm going to give you the unperfected Google Doc version of it. I'm going to finish and finalize and looking nice, and I'll send that back out to you guys too. But I am going to give you the Google version so you can get started today. You can read it, get an understanding of it today. I got a message yesterday saying, Stan, the stuff that we've been working on in the blueprint, I'm seeing it clear. This week 4. We 3 weeks in. I'm seeing it clear. I understand now. I ain't trying to overwhelm you guys, because that's the thing that holds us back. Because when you start to do these elements and then you realize, okay, I need to build a website, and you don't know how to build a website, so there's 100 things that you learn, 10 things that you need to learn, and each of those 10 things got 10 things. Thank you, thank you. Click the second one right there. The second one, the email list is right there. If you want to speed up the process, you want to see what it looks like to work with me one-on-one at the blueprint, then you can book a call with the team on that page right there, the 6-figure blueprint. But join the email list, because I'm about to give you guys the roadmap to 100K. This is just the outline of it. I've been perfecting it. I've been perfecting it. We dealing with, let me not even put it like that. If you guys want to the next level, this is the first level right here. This is the one. You get this done, then we can go on to level 2, level 3. And by that time, you're going to be experiencing 6-figure living off your print shop. You're going to be able to quit your job. You're going to be able to focus 100% on this business. And there's no excuses. I've already polled a bunch of you guys and heard all the problems that you're facing. I already know and experience. Ebooks, the feedback on the ebooks that have came out, the pricing, the marketing, the time, the responses, I feel like that was written just for me. Just for me. What's the 4th element? What's the 4 elements? Where does social media figure in? If you run in a shop, social media figures into the bigger picture, but it's not what you need to happen. That it figures into traffic. It figures into to the top level, level 4, which is traffic. All right, I'm gonna give y'all real quick. Again, I'm gonna give y'all the 5 components. The 4 components you need to work on, because you got the 5th one already figured out. You need to work on your website. You need to work on your call to actions and your follow-up. You need to work on your email. And then and only then should you be focusing on traffic. Now, remember I said I got people that I've onboarded. The first group was this person. The latest one was this person. And it's great, because if you are just starting out, you're going to be able to build and never waste momentum. Never waste opportunity, because you're going to have a foundation in place based on a blueprint. If you've already been doing it, you got a customer base. You're going to learn, one, you're going to clean up the backside of it. You're going to clean all this stuff up, but then you're going to be able to analyze and get over a faster start of making more money, not by going out to find new business, but to really double down on your current customer base and then expand out. So there's 2 realms to what it is that you're going to be able to do based on where you are today. If you've been watching, looking at equipment, and you want to know how you're going to run the business, you can get started here. You can get started in the blueprint. You can get started on the email list. You can get started in these workshops. You can get started. All you need to go. This roadmap is going to tell you everything that you need to know. The roadmap is going to tell you everything that you need to do outside of the fifth element. We're going to get to the fifth element, but everybody already got that. It's all across the internet. Nobody has this. Nobody has this. Nobody has given you this. The context to how to run a business is missing. Oh, it's not anymore, because I'm constantly creating waves. Creating the waves. Going where people need. I'm taking you where you need to go. I know what you want. I'm going to give you what you need. You want to make money? It's right here. Make sure you're on the email list. You want to make money fast? Book a call. The call, we don't know. We'll see if it works. If it don't work, the team got it. They still going to give you the roadmap. And you come back when you get to a roadblock that you can't figure out. But I'm telling you, six-figure printer blueprint. Six-figure is the starting point. It's the starting point. It's important that you guys understand that what you don't pay for with money, you pay for in time. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Okay? Now, today, I know a lot more than when I started printing t-shirts in 2009. If I had some guidance along this journey, I would be where I am today a lot faster. But I didn't have no guidance. So you can take the last 16 years, the next 16 years, minus whatever you've already done, and try to figure it out, or you can attach yourself to somebody that can help you figure it out faster. That's how it is. Long time ago, I told myself, if I died today, right now, you can go watch my videos from 2017, and you can start a t-shirt business, and you can make money. A lot of you guys have trusted me to get you started in the t-shirt business. Now listen, trust me to know that I can help you grow your business. I'm doing it to you free of cost. Be on the email list. This will cost you $0. If you get it and it's bullshit, send me a message saying, Stan, it was better yet. Go on my Instagram. I'm going to post a picture when the roadmap is ready and comment, say, it was bullshit, Stan. I ain't going to delete it. If you get it and you think it's actionable, you think you can start, you think it's helping you build effect and change your mindset around your business, come back and comment that. And at any given point that you want help, book a call with the team. We be here to get you into the blueprint, to speed up the process to getting you to where you want to go. Your goals. What lifestyle do you want? If you watched my last video, the 2 things I wish I know, y'all need to go watch it. Leave a comment. I'm going to give you the blueprint for free. All I'm asking you to do is a comment. Leave a comment. Tell me what you took away from the video. Tell me what you're struggling with in the comments. You can't afford to pay even $27 for an ebook. I understand. Fuck it. Watch the YouTube videos. It's free. Come get the roadmap. Watch the YouTube videos and put the work in. And put the work in. However much time you have, Make sure you're spending the time doing the right things. And I'm going to tell you today, I'm telling you right now, the right thing is not to be printing t-shirts. It is a necessary thing. You can't not do it. Somebody has to do it, but it is not the right thing if your goal is to make more money. It's not the right thing. If you want to know what the right things are, the 4 elements. You want the 4 elements? Be on the email list. We giving you the blueprint. It's yours for March. Call me on my bluff. If you have problems with anything, everything is going to be answered right here. If it's missing, let me know. That's all I got for you guys today. If you want to make more money inside the t-shirt business, you got to slow down and work on the right things. If you've been doing it for a while and you want to make more money, you got to slow down, look at what you're doing, and do more of what's working. 80-20 rule. Do more of what's working. If you analyze the data you got, you need help analyzing the data, we got you in the blueprint. May 5th, we're announcing something for you guys coming up. May 5th, we're announcing something for you guys. Make sure you're on the email list. It's going to be a very small window for you to take part. A very small window for you to take part. Make sure you're on the email list. Take part when it's happening. If not, I ain't be your excuse. I don't care how you feel about it. I'm giving it to you every which way, at every dollar amount, whatever it is that you after, I'm giving y'all the answers. This is the last year that I approach this so hard to help you guys change like so many have already done. This is the last year. I'm expanding outside of t-shirts. I got a phlebotomy school I need to get marketing. We doing all right. We getting some traction, some things going on. I got some other things that I'm working on. I ain't going to go too deep into it. But I'm about to sit back off of this niche here. The coaching is going to go on. But the level of these lives and different things like that, they're going to slowly disappear. And the people who are inside on the know, who join the program, or who's a part of the community, will be a part and take part and partake in these conversations. I've given a roadmap. I've given a pathway for 8 years. And if you've been around for so long and you ain't where you want to be, then something is off with your focus. The first thing you need to do is get clarity in what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, and then backtrack to where you need to be. To where you need to be, where you want to be. What are the things that you need to do to get there? Say this like the power position. Sit here like this. Man, I hope y'all got something out of this video. If y'all got any questions, I got another tips for y'all. We sitting somewhere around 45 minutes for these lives. If I go for 45 minutes, we'll do 10 minutes of questions for an hour. I just went for 35 minutes. We'll do another 10 minutes for questions or no questions, and I'm going to call it a day. We are now dropping videos every Monday at noon. Turn your post notifications on. Make sure you're on the email list. Make sure you commenting on the video if you're watching. It don't cost you nothing. I want to see you guys take the information that I'm giving you and go make money. I want to see you guys grow your businesses. I want to see you guys do some of the things that you wish you had the money to do because you now have the money to do it. I wish nothing but more clarity, more focus. And sometimes you got to step back. You got to slow down to go faster and further ahead. Stop pouring into a bucket with a hole in it. At some point, you want that bucket to overflow. So that means we got to patch up the hole if you've already started pouring. If you haven't started pouring, we got to make sure that we have the right bucket so that we don't have to keep pouring. The difference now for us in here who've been watching this content is systems and processes. You don't know what you don't know. I didn't know. I'm telling you guys everything I would have told myself back in 2009 when I started t-shirts. Questions about anything, I'm here to answer. If not, I'm going to sign off. We got a good 8 minutes, maybe a little longer if y'all got good questions. And yeah, that's what it is. Appreciate the hearts. I ain't going to sit here and look at y'all. It's getting hot out here. It's getting hot out here. I need to take off my shirts. Take my uniform off. Hey, bro. You've been good, still in the process. Hey, man, I'm good, man. I can't complain. And this is ungrateful. New here, but I found my way today. This is where I was guided to. Thanks, brother. No doubt, man. Make sure you're on the email list. Finishing it up. I'm going to send out the Google Doc first. You guys can have it. Yeah, man. Gotta love it and hate it at the same time. Let me show y'all my new workspace out here, though. Let me show y'all what we looking at. Woo, buddy. And that's it there. Y'all see it up there? Up top it says, if you want to grow, slow down. You don't know what you don't know. It says finish the roadmap. That's a part for the marketing thing we about to do soon. Yeah, man, we working. I think the whole affiliate aspect of business and not just the business has screwed up the process up across the board. There's no more information, just selling. So I agree with you. And I feel like I was a part of that, right? Actually, I kind of grandfathered it, right? And this is why I'm saying it's not wrong, but you also got to find what's right. Like the thought that no more information, just selling, they're selling equipment, right? I'm giving y'all information. I can't help what else does. I made a lot of money off affiliate income. I've never felt fulfilled. Once I realized that it was like crack and people were buying and spending money and they weren't using the equipment, which was my intention, or they was getting all this equipment and not using it, I started to try to figure out what was the problem. But I started out saying, you know what? If I could get you started to make 300, 500, 1,000 extra dollars a month, I just got to get you started. Because I thought what motivated everybody, and that's not the case. Because once I figure out how to make 100, I'm trying to make it 2, trying to make 3. I'm going to just keep learning. I'm on this journey, but not every there. That's not everybody's position, not everybody's skill set. So I realized that I needed to change what's going on. And this is now the product of, and it's crazy because I talked to the team. Like, listen, y'all, I told people that they needed to buy equipment for 8 years. Now I need to re-educate, retrain. I need to strip you of all your thoughts. And truly, I really don't want to say that equipment is not important. You don't need to learn how to use a Cameo. You shouldn't start with a Cameo or a heat press or this or that screen, because you do need it. It's the filament. But based on where we are in this industry, in this business today, bro, they're not even thinking about y'all. They don't even think about the people who are doing less than $300,000 a year. They don't care how you get educated. All they care about is whether or not you can afford the next piece of equipment. And me, on the other hand, I'm like, yo, that's my folks. Y'all not going to ignore them. Y'all not going to push them off to the side. And these are conversations I'm having while making buku money on all of these services, all of these products. But back then, I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know. Now I know. When you know better, you do better. So I ain't got no excuse for it. It was needed. It was a time. I set out before I knew anything, and I said, I'm going to get as many people as I possibly can into this industry. And I did that. Now I'm saying I'm going to help 1,000 people get to 6 figures. I don't know how it's going to take, because it all requires, I got the formula, but I can't do the work for you. I got the formula, but I can't do the work for you. Says folks found out that buying the machines was just an aspect to getting clients to support your business is the most important part. Indeed, this is what I'm doing the shows like Atlantic City. Yeah, man, I 1,000% agree. But I'm taking the approach that I gotta build what I think you guys need. And if you guys don't believe you need it, you won't sign up. If you believe you need it, then you'll join on board. This is my life's work, man. I can't say that enough. When they tried to wipe me out the game, they tried to take my life's work from me. They thought I would disappear because of roadblock. I just went back to try to figure out how I could be better. They tried to take my life's work. And they just on borrowed land. Black people get scammed out of money with these $1,000 classes. I mean, that's the mindset that we have. Everything ain't a scam. Go find the right people. Go find somebody that help you make that thousands and thousands of dollars before you even give it to them. I know some for 17, 20, 25, no. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to take the information and to do something great with it. If it don't apply, let it fly. Now, I think there's a piece of over-promising and not being able to deliver on that piece that causes some things to be a scam. My man Alex said, yes, knowledge first, equipment second. Without knowledge, you'll go bankrupt. Speaking of equipment, did you buy the X2 DTF or are you doing DTF? Hell no, I ain't buy that thing. Alex, you know damn well I ain't buy that thing. All right, look, right? We got about 20 people on here. I want something. So, if you found value in this live today, either now or on the replay, I'm asking you guys to put something in the collections plate so I can finalize my office out here. As a testament of good faith, put something in the collections plate today. I want to get a standing desk that raises up and raises down. I think they're like $200 or something. And I need to make this prettier so that we can do these lives and we can save them and they look great. So, I'm getting off of here. But before we go, put something in the collections plate. I don't even know how to put a comment on here. It won't even let me. I don't see comments. Anyway, my Cash App is $, Stan Banks. That's cool, Dad. Look, man, I got it. You know what my desk is right now? It's an outdoor table. My desk is out. I can't get no cheaper than this. I'm sitting on outdoor furniture every day, making a mess. But anyway, for those of you who want to, it's not a requirement. Put $5 in the collections plate. The collections plate is $, Stan, STAN Banks, BANKS on Cash App. $, Stan Banks. I just put this board up. My man got me this big ass calendar so I can see the year in front of me. Put the board up. It's like a $30 board. Not the typical whiteboard. Just getting it out the mud, man. Just getting it out the mud. Hope y'all got something out of this live. Again, last time, $, Stan Banks. I'm out of here. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you guys on the email list. Can't wait to get all this roadmap. I'm out. Peace.